Hello. I'm like a little bit early to start, but let's get that stopped. It seems like just a good place in the music to pause. Also, I'm already starting late because that's how things go here sometimes. Oh my god, I just realized I completely forgot to resize my Firefox window. I know there's programs you can get that will like do it automatically, but if you've been around for a while, you may know this is generally a pretty manual operation here. Hi. Hello, Carencio. Hello to anyone viewing anonymously. Welcome back. Welcome to the first Homestuck Beyond Canon stream back. That is the current update. Yeah. So that's neat. That's exciting. We're caught up. We're moving. Things are going places. So that's very neat. Yeah. Let's look at the news post. I don't really have much new to update. Yeah, it's been a pretty chill week for me. I hope that you all had a pretty chill week as well. It's kind of all we can ask for in this fuck of a world. But yeah, news post by James. Shout out to James Roach, who commented on one of my Homestuck streams. That was exciting. That was an exciting thing this week. That was neat. So hello and thank you for stopping by. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what he's got to say right here on May 2nd. Hi, James here. They say no news is good news, so in that regard, good news. Nothing to report just yet. Thanks for joining us last month for our various events. I didn't, but I wish I did. I'm so mad that I missed 415. A lot of behind-the-scenes work by a lot of people made it all possible. Some hefty updates are coming that require a bit of extra attention, so we're going to be in crunch mode for the next few weeks. As always, thanks for reading. Ooh, hefty. I'm really excited, because, you know, there's been little sprinkles here or there about sound pages and other such things, and still one state away, but travel is hard. The Requiem. Yeah, I'm like on the opposite side of the continent and in a different country. But one day it'll happen. Oh, right. If you're watching this on YouTube, all of the links of things shown on screen will be in the description. I'm going to put this link in the video description. Or in my document that I put things in. Boop. Yeah, somewhere along the way, the numbers of my streams for Beyond Canon got screwy because the title is what? It's 28, right? No, 27, but it's actually 29, like in terms of the number of updates that have happened. I think that it's probably just due to the combined streams that I recently did. Anyway, there's this fuckery happening. The numbers will be, I'll do it properly for the next one. Let me get rid of whatever the fuck is going on over here. welcome. Okay. Yeah, so quiet month. Yeah, pretty quiet month. I figured we'd look at this, both of these beforehand, as they're actually recent, so they're community news. Although I guess I should have done my other thing first, because it's less related to Homestuck. That's fine, whatever. We're in it now. Let's go. Okay. May 8th. So this was the day that the update that we're about to read came out. Hi, James here. Trying something out this month. I had asked if you guys would want to see us play around with the update schedule a bit, so we're breaking this one up into 2 shorter chunks to see how it feels. I kind of like the idea of just dropping like a page a day too, but nobody wanted that. I won't say when it's going to drop, so you can get a little taste of that update culture you heard so much about, though. We're getting to the point where there won't be a ton to discuss here about what's going on behind the scenes. We're working on a really robust couple of updates that require a lot of assets and planning. I'm so excited. I'm thinking of ways to improve our Patreon experience, maybe some preview stuff that'll stay exclusive. Trying to learn Adobe Illustrator, bleh, so we can do some merch. Against my will, I've become a middle-aged comics guy and owns and operates a clothing brand guy. Absolutely disgusting. All right, see you soon. Owns and operates a clothing brand. Intriguing. So is that merch development going in-house? Perhaps? So again, things are quiet, but it's the calm before the storms, it seems. I'm so fucking excited to see whatever it is that is about to happen. Because we've got, like, things building to climactic moments in, like, basically every plotline right now. So... yeah. I'm excited to see whatever this hefty update is. Pardon me. Okay. Yeah, so that is Homestuck community news. And in this channel, community news, the next stream is going to be gender wrecked. And I wanted to chat a little bit and promote a little bit about another game that is a little related. Heather Flowers, who worked on Gender Wrecked and also is the creator of Extreme Meat Punks Forever. If y'all are, y'all familiar with the Extreme Meat Punk streams, we talked a little bit about, she'd been posting on Twitter about working on a game, just calling it Goat Game. Goat Game is not out yet, but it has a Steam page. It is called The Last Days of Friendship Valley. And I just wanted to show y'all this because we're big flans. Hello? We're big fans of Heather Flowers' work here. And, talked a little bit about this while you were getting little tidbits. So, a deck-building narrative RPG about conflict negotiation, goats, and impending doom. Make your own goat character, navigate arguments with cards, uncover an ancient mystery, and try to save the world. Yeah, we're big flans. God, y'all, I don't know what the fuck is happening to me, but I've been doing shit like that so much more frequently in the last, couple of months. It's a little concerning, honestly. Here's the Steam page if any of you also want to put it on your wish list. Loving the Friendship is Magic inspired art style. Yeah, the art style, definitely Friendship is Magic inspired. But this was the other post that I wanted to show. This God Killer Brigade, that's Heather Flowers on Tumblr. But she answered this ask. Someone was asking, will I like Last Days of Friendship Valley if I've never seen a single episode of My Little Pony? And their response was, yes, while it absolutely takes inspiration from MLP, it's a standalone work that doesn't require knowledge of other media. But other inspirations include Disco Elysium mechanically and to an extent tonally, which I love. Signs of the Sojourner, the original communication card game, Invisible Cities, I'm a big freak for Italo Calvino's descriptive style, Wild Frost, I've stolen so much UX from this game, lol. Extreme Meat Punks Forever, is it allowed to list one of my own works as an inspiration? Point is, if you liked Meat Punks, you'll like this, so we're good. And the Discworld series, Pratchett's Logic Illogic is among the best, and something I always aspire to. Well, sure. Yeah, you can, put your own stuff in there. Because that connection is gonna, saying inspired by this other thing that I did, it's gonna get people who like that other thing that you did to like and be interested in the new thing that you're doing. Which is exactly what has happened here. Anyway. Yeah. I've been, has it been a whole year? I don't think so. Has it? No. I guess it would be a little bit less than a year at this point, but anyway, the last however fucking long, I've been actually getting back into reading actual fucking books, which is nice. And I'm intrigued by Discworld from things that I have seen. I don't think I've read a single Pratchett book, even as a kid. Real books? Yeah. Novels. Fiction novels. Well, because I was a voracious reader as a child. This is a very common story, I know. A voracious reader as a child. Just kind of slowly faded out of reading novels, like, over the course of high school. And, read a decent amount of, some amount of manga. And that kind of was it in terms of reading that was like reading a story. Oh, and fan fiction. But, like, neither of those things are the same as reading a novel. They're all unique experiences of their own. And I've been reading novels. I'm in the middle. I'm like just over. I'm like 3/5 of the way through Harrow the Ninth. I know the Lock Tomb series is blown up on Tumblr, and I have been making my way through that, and it has been enjoyable. Yeah. Anyway, the actual point, back to that, The Last Days of Friendship Valley. Ta-da! Now, does this have... Yeah, there is... I haven't actually watched this with sound. So let's do that, and then we'll move on to the actual Homestuck things. Oh, hold on. Turn the fucking sound on. I see the disclosures in the UI now, yeah. yeah, if you are interested in seeing more details, there is a lot more detail about how the game works kind of down here. But let's get to Homestuck. So I'm starting this off by, this is one of the things, one of the reasons that I like to look at what other folks are saying and kind of gather as much information as possible before streaming things instead of just doing a cold read, because this is really cool, and it's not something that I picked up the first time that I read it, which is that in the 4.13 update, Dirk is looking directly at the audience in every panel. So, you know, more obvious instances, some hidden in the background. And these ones that are a little more ambiguous. But even the sprite, he's looking right out. Like, is he? He's wearing sunglasses. We'd never know. Yeah, theoretically, we can't see his pupils. But this, for example, I think is a really good example of, like, we know he's definitely looking directly out at the viewer, because that is not the standard placement of a sprite face. That has absolutely been deliberately moved, like to show a particular sightline. Yeah, these ones are a little more ambiguous. But yeah, I think that this is true. I think that he is absolutely looking out of the camera. But yeah, fucking cool. You can see I don't really have any other links for today's update. This is a problem that I need to solve for myself, which is all of the places that I used to hunt for or gather cool links or theories or information or tidbits or whatever. It's been a lot of years since this thing started, right? And in the time since it stopped updating in 2020 to the time that it started updating in 2023, all of those places have either faded out or I've stopped being an active part of them. I'm primarily thinking about Twitter. I don't use Twitter anymore, and I never want to. So I need to find more good places to get a pulse on this that are, like, actually actively involved in discussing things, so that I can bring the best, most informedest experience to all of you. And I'm going to have some water, and then we're going to start reading. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, this was a lot. This update. Okay, Big Kahuna. Check the door. And you can see by the purple links, I did, in fact, read this update already, so I have an idea of what I'm getting into, and a few little things of, like, in my brain. Anyway, Awooga. Here's Mina. But also, Biggest Kahuna return to base. Here's Carcat. Also in the new, like, adultified art style. Which, damn. He got buff, man. The fuck? Oh boy, I like reading for Carcat. He's fun. Hold on, I need water though, because it's aggressive. forget who can bench press a Metal Gear. Yes, this is if you like the Metal Gear references in this one image alone, you're in for a treat later in this update. Not that I've played a single Metal Gear game, but they make a few pokes. Yes, I do. Well, there was a point where I was doing those before I even started streaming, and then I kind of fell off of that, and I should do them more. But I know to be gentle. I shall not yell. Okay. Kept you waiting, huh? Rebellion commanders. Confer. Took you long enough, boss man. I thought I asked you to stop calling me that when we're alone. Big boss man? Not better. Sweetie pirate? Boss man it is. You got it, bitch. I can work with bitch. Yeah. The, big boss. I've heard that's also a character in Metal Gear. Anyway, things are ramping up out there. Are you just about wrapped up? Yep. I forget what my fucking Mina voice was. Oh god, yeah. Get ready for, way too many terrible fish puns that are, really stretching it. Just finished another. You have not missed much. We are just starting to read the part that has actual information in it. Welcome, Max. And yes, and Chris from Resident Evil as well. Right. Yep. It's a good thing you're back. I just got off a real ship show of a call with Mr. There's an extra letter there. It's not what that says. I just got off a real ship show of a call with Mrs. Fence-Sitter and Agent Short Shorts a little while ago. Looks like serious shit is about to pop off. Yeah, I was listening in. Well, damn, dude, why didn't you say something? Mysterious-ass spy master. I could have used some backup. I had other shit going on. As you may or may not have noticed, there's an escalating large-scale military conflict underway. I don't think the soothing sounds of Crocker Corp's supply depots getting blown up are very conducive to clear comms. Also, I've already had kind of a gauntlet of a fucking day already, and I didn't need the panic. I knew you had it under control. You're lucky you're breamy as hell when you're out there doing Tacticalypso, or I'd have mutinied and cracking over this whole operation for myself. There's too many fish words in that sentence. Because the stuck-up SoCal that most people give Vriska? Probably something close to that, yeah. Breamy, yeah. You're lucky you're breamy as hell when you're out doing Tacticalypso. Okay, Tactical Ops, got it. What is breamy supposed to... dreamy? So I just figured that out right now. Yeah, oh yeah, of course it goes in shy too. Yeah, you're dreamy, mutinied, and Kraken also made me like, what the fuck is that? Taken. Kraken and Taken are two different, the emphasis on the A is two different pronunciations. And, I mean, my shelf, that's a classic. But, Mina, my god. Bream is a type of fish. Yes, I understand where the fishiness of the word came from. I just had a moment of, I couldn't connect it back to what it was actually supposed to say. Yeah, because here's the thing. I think I've gotten pretty good at fish puns and fish wording things because of Splatoon. Because everything in Splatoon is fish things. I've learned a lot about fish things from Splatoon. Well, pronounced it wrong. Oh, Google tells me I'm wrong. Yeah, I've never heard it pronounced with a hard A. I've never heard Kraken pronounced with a hard A like Kraken. But I mean, Mina is Mina, and she's gonna put fish anywhere she can. Anyway, now that we've translated that, and they're British or Norse. And you're lucky I keep making it back here alive, or you'd have to run this whole operation by yourself. Noted. Anyway, what's the move? Considering none of the major players here have any sense of tact or subtlety, we're gonna need to move out pronto. Hope you're field ready, because we're gonna need to... Oh, fuck yes. Dude, let me say it. Yeah, go ahead. Bring in the motherfucking LOBsTERs. Who... LOBsTERs, assemble. So that's these fuckers. I love the fucking the very specific lowercase s's. Lethal operative battalions and tactical espionage radicals. Hoping it'd be dancing lobsters. That would also be excellent. Oh god, people who lob, right? Yeah. I know, the fucking salamander. This looks, I just had the realization, the thought, this looks like they're like reusing assets from fucking Cyclonials, like the fucking gun JPEGs. It's so good. No good bubble emote? Maybe I'll fix that. Lethal operative battalions and tactical espionage radicals. An hour later, and we're on the road. In your head, salamanders all sound like Kevin from Up, right? Oh, that rings a bell. That is, yes. But thank you for saying it again anyway, because I love that. They really are so silly. Wow, look at him go. Oh, this is gonna be some Kevin voice, right? Kevin is the dog, correct?
Hey, that's mine. Shoot, get out of here. Go on, beat it.
Can we keep him?
Kevin is the bird. Ah. What the... Sorry, that video clip ended, and like half of the videos on this suggestive video screen are bluey, which I have never clicked on my YouTube account ever in my life, but I guess the connection checks out. Oh, because this video got marked as being quote-unquote for kids. Okay. Anyway. That's like 10 times better than the dog. Yeah. Good noises. All right. Let's get these let's get the tactical lowdown. Alright, companies 1 through 3 are in place. 4 through 6 are en route. Drone fleet is finally looking ready to deploy, thank fuck. Hey, Carcat. InfoSec managed to fend off another Crocker Corps pack, but they probably got access to some limited intel. We should keep that in mind. Carcat. Security back at the compound is giving the all clear. Doesn't look like Jane has designs on HQ. Single-minded as always. Carcat. What? Relax. I do like that one. I do like that fish pun. Not really an ideal time for that, on account of the fact that we're probably hours away from the most critical armed engagement the rebellion is likely to see. Thinking about the hefty update that they keep mentioning being in the works. Shramp check. You know, I actually was not shramping too bad that time. But I have fixed my posture now. It hasn't been an ideal time for like 6 sweeps. You need to take a breath stroke. A breath stroke? Mina Solix moment? Fucking lisping that one out. And of course, ideal, spelled like eel, the fish. What? You know what I mean. You've been running yourself into the fucking dirt for ages. Take you a moment. Mina, this is the worst possible time to take me a moment. Actually, in like a day or so, we're either gonna be trident thumpant. Real stretch on that one. We're actually gonna be trident thumpant and busy as fuck, or dead in the water. So it's like the best possible time, all things considered. You've been out on field ops for like a week. Maybe I want to chat with my boy toy for a little bit. You'd eel? I'd eel too. Yeah, alright. I don't know. Fuck. How are you doing? How are you doing? Pretty fucking stressed. Trying to line up the downfall of a nigh-immortal tyrant and capitalize on what might be the one shot we've got at definitively sticking it to her while she's greedily overextended, wrangle the rest of those sidelining do-nothing fucking idiots into action, and plan for what happens next on like 3 hours of sleep. Also, this covert ops suit is tight as all fuck. Well, if it's any consolation, that may be rough for you, but it's a pretty great time to be a rear admiral. Much obliged. Seriously, Mina, I appreciate it. It's been kind of a rough decade and a half, but through all the slog and the shitty times and the uncertainty, you've remained remarkably committed to this. Helped me turn this abstract, frustrated dream into a functioning fucking reality. You never wavered. You never flaked. You stuck by me. The eyes are these two. I know! There's flirtiness happening here. At least from... flirtiness from Mina to Carcat. But Carcat's not rejecting it. Like, he's chill with that. So, are these two? Maybe. It's possible. It's on the table. A little bit. Not like Dave, huh? Wow, straight to the point. Yeah, because the hell of a day that Carcat mentioned began with sitting next to John and chatting with him in front of the flaming wreckage of what used to be his childhood home, and then finding out that Dave was dead. That's how this day began for Carcat. I mean, hey, I figured you'd want to glub about it. Considering. I give that one like a 5 out of 10. So you heard the news? Yeah, I might have been listening in on your conversation myself, along with like half the comms team. You left your mic on. That's so fucking funny. Unfucking believable. It's all good. Actually, pretty much everyone ate it up. There was like gasps and cheers and occasional applause and shit. not sure if you're aware of this, but it turns out people fucking love you. Well, color me glad my operatives found it inspiring that I took critical time out of my mission to prevent the entire planet from backsliding into stagnant confectionery Cadence, that's a long sentence. Let me try that again. Well, color me glad my operatives found it inspiring that I took critical time out of my mission to prevent the entire planet from backsliding into stagnant confectionery fascism to yell at a hapless divorcee. Anyway, yes, not like Dave. How you feeling about that? I don't know. I think more than anything else, just fucking disappointed. Exhaustingly, frustratingly disappointed. We used to spend so much time together talking about how to fix shit, you know? Spitballing all this frivolous and or gravely serious conjecture about what to fucking do with ourselves and the world. And then as soon as it starts really mattering, as soon as it becomes clear it's time to do something, he just wilts. Then he spends years milling fecklessly around in that domestic torture labyrinth of a relationship, marries into it, and subsequently decides that now's the best time to play spies, presumably so he can continue avoiding having miserable matrimonial procreative sex. Only for Jade to follow him into the cause, which, you know, was objectively a pretty big boon to the rebellion, good for morale, and obviously they were incredible field agents. But fuck, was it a savage pain in the chute. Do you remember the period early on where I had to assign another clerk to mission control whose sole purpose was to manage the two of them so they kept the fuck out of my way until they figured out how to be even the scantest approximation of normal around me? Whew, I should have taken a breath earlier. The fact that it was necessary at all is still fucking appalling. And then finally, we get him situated. He's actually managing to contribute something meaningful again for the first time in who even knows how long. And he just fucks off and dies. He just calls it there. So, disappointed. Disappointed is how I'm feeling about that. But, fucking, hold on, I need to take this. Oof. For Obama, no less. Yeah, he just fucks off and dies. That's rough, buddy. Oh, man. Yeah, that really is like a whole next level of atrocious. Karkat, the situation being urgent enough that Karkat felt he needed to assign a clerk to mission control whose sole purpose was to manage the two of them because they didn't know how to be fucking normal around him. That sucks and is terrible and bad. I don't envy that job either. I mean, really anything to do with heavy people management, but like especially that situation. Ooh, Karkat, answer urgent comms. Oh, hi, Solix. This is very, very, very urgent. I love these two talking to each other. What? Finally, he picks up. Hey, man. Don't fucking hey man me. I'm kind of in the middle of pouring my pusher out here, to say nothing of the fact that I'm also waging a war for the fate of our planet. Yeah, I can tell. So there's like a bazillion mooks swarming around my crib, and none of the grubber eat stoots are accepting orders right now. Probably on account of your inconvenient ass war. Could you pick me something up? I'm assuming you're on your way. The best part about this is that there's already a food delivery app named Grubhub. You're so fucking right. They totally could have just used Grubhub. But no, it's gotta be fucking Grubber Eats. You're such a shoothead, man. Just post it up in your gamer hole. Fuck. In his fucking gamer hole. Just post it up in your gamer hole doing who the fuck knows what while the rest of us are out here grinding our globes trying to fix something. Maybe you'd give more of a fuck about the what? No, I read that correctly. Sorry, let me try that again. Maybe you'd give more of a fuck about the reproductive future of our species if a radio was ever actually there long enough for you to get some. Oh, snapper. Anyway, yeah, I can probably swing that. That's cold. I think Solix deserves it, though, because he's being a fucking tool. I mean, really? Really? Karkat is in the middle of setting up a tactical military operation to take down a fascist regime, and he's like, hey, can you bring me takeout on the way to your fucking world-changing battle, like, or mission or whatever? Oh my god. And then, like, icing on the cake. Fucking hello? Sorry, I was gaming. Shocker. Better get back to it then. Don't let me keep you. I'll just be out here freedom fighting and depleting Jane's ground forces so she won't have enough manpower to storm the meteor and put a spoon through your spine. Oh, and also ferrying you your fucking fast food, I guess. Good luck. Hope you get a high score. Yeah, I'm kinda in the zone right now. Awesome. Hey, KK? What? Are we still friends? Obviously, dipshit. Stay safe, alright? Dude! Sorry, I'm still gaming. Bye! Alrighty, bro. Good talk. Fucking hell. I'm a little on the fence about the direction that they're taking Solix's character, because I feel like this isn't quite the flavor of apathy that I recall from him, if that makes sense. I'm trying to find the right words for it. But, it's still really fucking funny, so. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, in his what? His gamer hole. Might I reiterate his gamer hole? Sitting in his fucking gamer hole. God. Are we still friends, motherfucker? He still brought you takeout? Yeah, I know, right? But that's a very clear callback to, they had a couple of conversations like that in the comic as well, or they like get up on each other. I think it's just like, I think, isn't it the only time in the original that they had a conversation explicitly like that? It was like one of their introductory conversations, like introduction to their relationship. They say the most vile shit to each other, and then they're like, hey, we're still besties, right? Yeah, talk to you later, bye. Hard to like do something with Solix. Like the whole thing with him is he burned out his plot relevance in Act 5. Yeah. But, you know, the people love him, so here he is, and also he's one of the only people who's fucking still alive. Seems a bit less bitter and world cynical than before, but then again, he's not 13 anymore. Yeah, I guess that's a part of it. Like the app, like, you know, still got the apathy. It's just like, a less depressed apathy, I guess. So I suppose that's nice for him. That's a nice thing to do with his character. His apathy has less depression in it. I think that might be the difference that I'm like feeling here, like trying to find the right words for it. I think that's it. He's he's less sad, which is a good thing, I think. But yeah, their back and forth there is essential to their friendship. Okay. Now that that's done, with Rebellion Commanders, finish up here. Less bitter, I think, too. Yeah, that's it. That's it as well. Less bitterness. So their lobster claws are creeping up to pinch around whatever fucking thing is going on up there. Neon green things. That looks like probably rebellion vehicles. Yeah, they've got neon green on their vehicle that they're driving to. Sorry about that. As I was saying, yeah, I'm disappointed about how everything with Dave went down. But today needs to be bigger than that. It's not productive for me to sit here and wallow about what could have been and what more I could have done for one person, when now, more than ever, I need to focus on what could be, on what could be, and who's with me now. Who I'm doing all of this for. We've built something amazing together, and if we can hold on just a little bit longer, it'll have been incalculably worth every ounce of struggle. Let's make it through today. We make it through today, and we take tomorrow into our hands, and we never let it go. Well said, sir. What the fuck? How long have you all been listening? Pretty much since the beginning, sir. Oh, Mayo. Yeah, that was lob number 4 and tur number 2. Yeah, there's those classic, beautiful, inspirational Carcat speeches coming out. Okay, then I hope you're all feeling sufficiently fucking motivated, because it's a long way to go until tomorrow. Commanders Harley, Miriam, and the Lond are inbound, and not long after they get here, things are going to get batshit stupid. But things have been batshit stupid for a long, long fucking time. So let's drag that imperious corporate bitch down from her airship and reintroduce a little normalcy. Sir, yes, sir. Mina, anything to add? Let's get this bread. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Alrighty, maggots, you heard the boss. Harley, Miriam, and Lalonde are going to be bringing you another fascinating layer to the dynamic of this situation. Target fucking acquired. Woo! You just speeches like that without realizing it now. Character growth. Yeah. Yeah, like he's grown into like a genuine fucking badass leader guy. But target fucking acquired. There's a Crocker Corp flagship. And that is where we leave things until sometime later this month. See ya. See ya, Aleph. Yeah, that's, we're all caught up. Woo! So, the other half of this update could be a continuation of this scene, or it could be the start of a new scene, because there have been updates before where they've looked at 2 different places. So, we shall see, we shall see. Y'all will be around. Yeah, yeah, so we'll keep an eye out for the next one. We're ending an hour early, but I ended the other two late, so like, balances out. Actually, no, the first one I didn't end late, but the second one went really late. Anyway, this is stream for today. We'll be back on, today is Thursday, Monday, for Gender Wrecked. And then, right, we're skipping, then in 1 week after that, we're starting Disco Elysium again. So Disco Elysium, that, I do remember where we are and what needs to be done. We made a very big boo-boo, and I'm gonna make one exception to my cardinal rule of no take-backsies. And we're gonna redo a conversation. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get, again, the exact results that we got the first time. And also get the other thing done right. So the first stream back is gonna be doing that, and then hopefully we also get to make some forward progress after fixing a big boo-boo. So that's things with Disco Elysium. That's what we'll jump back into. But yeah, we'll do Gender Wrecked on Monday Eve. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else for me to add. Yeah. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Oh, and YouTube posting. Right, that's what I was forgetting. All of these things will go up on YouTube. The only thing I'm streaming right now that's not going on YouTube is Disco Elysium. So this and Gender Wrecked are both going to end up there eventually. And by eventually, I mean I'm going to start doing the editing stuff after I finish Gender Wrecked. I'll just like, I will find it easier to just plow through all of them at the same time instead of doing it like piecemeal as they come. So the last Homestuck stream also will be a part of that batch. They'll all be thrown to the YouTubes. Oh, hydrate. Hydrate I will. Alright. See you next week. Indeed. Have a good weekend, everyone. And I'll see you on Monday. Good night.